Hi, it's John again with Bridges Communication Group. As you can tell, again, I got a crazy Christmas sweater going on today. And again, as we're trying to help families through Christmas after separation, today I want to talk about the kids. Obviously, at some point, my kids and I think some friends even participated on making this Christmas sweater. And I just want to share a little bit about maybe this is the first Christmas you're having after separation. Maybe you've had multiple Christmases after separation. But just to talk about the kid's perspective and how a kid, what a kid needs. And so some things that we remember is that stability and security are two things that every child in society needs. They need to know that their parents love them and that their parents are okay with the decisions that the child makes. One of those decisions is, where do you spend Christmas? When we ask kids what they want for Christmas after separation, they want their family back together again. Now, I understand that sometimes Santa can work magic, but the reality is sometimes that's never going to be possible. So it's to help our kids find this new normal and to be okay with the new normal. For a child to remember that he's always had Christmas at Dad's house, for example, where the Santa comes down the chimney, and some of those different questions, those are real things for children. And those are things that we as parents can help to our kids to adapt to these new situations. So there's a study out that says 88% of children, when they're asked what they would prefer, do they want to live at mom's house or dad's house, the answer that they're giving to us is they don't want to make that choice. What each parent does is they both love their child. They both have unique and special qualities that are important to share with their children. And it's important for both parents to have that opportunity when it works to spend time with their children. So it's important that we develop a schedule. Maybe it's going to change. There's different scenarios in mediation, and with your lawyer, maybe you've talked about some of the different scenarios where odd and even, or every year you do the same thing. There's pros and cons to each situation, but the reality is the kids need to know that stability, to know way in advance what the plan is. Not the day of Christmas to say, wake up going, I don't know where I'm supposed to spend Christmas today. So it's important for us to communicate those plans to our children and to let them know that yes, Santa is going to be coming. And you'll hear me talk about it in future videos. Parents work together about how you can coordinate that and work that out. No child wants to have to be put in a position where they have to choose between their parents. So parents, please make sure that you do not try to outdo the other parent. I know that sometimes relationship dynamics after separation and the conflict, really the communication's not there. But it's important for our kids to know that this new normal that they're developing and adapting to is going to be okay. So parents, don't try to outdo each other, but also remember that what they have at mom's house, maybe they can have at dad's house as well. And again, I know that we're as a culture and as mediators, we're trying hard to explain to children that they don't live at mom's house, they don't live at dad's house because of the psychological effect that they don't know where they belong. So it's important for us to have the same things at mom's house and dad's house when it's possible. I know that that isn't always possible, and in mediation we can talk about some of those things, and maybe there's bringing some stuff back and forth. There's an awesome story I know about a goldfish and how the goldfish has to go back and forth in the suitcase so that the kid knows that it's going to be looked after. So there's all kinds of different scenarios. I know Christmas has enough stress, so it's important for us to help address those things for our kids. And our kids, it's in the best interest of our kids that we do communicate with our former spouse. We communicate what the plans are and keep them aware of those things. But we also know that these kids have that unique and awesome uniqueness to the situation. No family is the same. All families have unique DNA, and it's important for us to embrace that and let your kids see that you're embracing this, and to let them know that it's not their fault that the separation happened, but really what happens going forward is that they are still valued. They still have that sense of belonging to the family, and as parents, you're going to do everything in your power to ensure that your kids have an awesome Christmas. So from Bridges Communication Group, we present to you and ask you to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.